We really need to give the mayor credit because the mayor was the one who really came up with the idea. The mayor came to me and said he would love to see art in an underpass. So it was a little bit of a challenge of a chicken and egg situation, but through the Shine Mural Festival, I was able to at least fund that and bring the Underpass project in under that. So we were able to get it done, and it was sort of through a partnership really with the Arts Alliance and with the Deuces live Main Street program. That combination of those two organizations with the city, we were able to do it.
The 22nd Street Legacy Mural pays homage to the rich musical history that was there. It was a part of the Chitlin circuit. You'd have musicians like James Brown and Ray Charles, Ella Fitzgerald come and play there, and black people couldn't go to the main places. So this was something that everybody loved. It was a part of their heart. It was near and dear. It was in their neighborhood, and the best music was there. And people would come from all over to get a chance just to listen. Like, they didn't have the money to get into the concert, but they could be outside of it and just listen, and the music would echo and people would be united through the music. Hardships. You want to talk about hardship?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about hardship. My Achilles tendon is on fire. My knees are about to bust into different pieces. It's crazy. This mural is on the underpass, and the underpass is on a slope. It's almost 45 degrees. It's like a miniature mountain, and we're climbing mountains every day. I told Thirst the other day that I was becoming part billy goat, part mountain goat.
Jeez, I can't even think about that thing. Is such a monster, you know? I see the people trying to take photography of like us doing it, and they're like holding on, like, yeah. You know, they feel like rock climbers, like, man, I wish I could hold on to something, you know, like, yeah, I wish we could hold on to something too.
My back hurts. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Everyone, the team involved with Shine, like, keeping us hydrated, bringing us food. It's such a blessing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's been really great working with the Deuces, the Shine Committee, the Arts Alliance. These guys are taking care of us. They're bringing us water. They're making sure we're okay, checking on us. And then the community is like coming out. They're honking the horns. They're telling us how beautiful it is and how great. It's like we got a cheering section every day. We're out there painting. I think my style is more figurative, and Thirst style is more patterny, and when they come together, people are just attracted to it. Collaboration for me is just like the ultimate way to continue growing as an artist. Working with Thirst has given me the opportunity to step outside my box, see things from a different perspective, to learn new techniques and apply them. It hurts to hear something doesn't look good, but it's for the greater good, and I think that's the best part of collaboration.
With someone else who shares a very passion with creativity, it gives you like an extra boost if you're already in a direction. It's like when you hit that Sonic, you know, a little arrow, it's like you're already going, but then you find somebody and it's just like, it gives you that extra boost. We need people who love what they do and don't mind sharing their passion and views and visuals with someone else who is also a worker. It's like a mood ring. You're happy, you're sad, you're angry, you're frustrated, and whichever feeling you have, like, you just need to express it if you're an artist. I just love doing art as an expression of myself, and when people see it, they always have a different opinion or interpretation of what it actually is. And like someone gets this whole different emotion, or it brings them this joy of something that they didn't see before. It's a drive for me to just keep going.
Art has a way of reaching people, sometimes on an individual basis. It's all about people interacting with the art, and they're interacting with themselves as they're interacting with the art, and it's just a beautiful thing.
I feel like people are fond of memories, and I feel like what Thirst and I are creating unintentionally is like memories that people can relate to some kind of way. The art, it just makes contact. There's colors, people love colors. There's always something between our collaboration. There's gonna always be something that people can relate to. It's just amazing. I can't get over it.
This is part of an effort from the Deuces Live Main Street to make sure that the culture of the street is acknowledged and recognized. And the Manhattan Casino has a lot of history because during integration, when acts came, like Duke Ellington, Count Basie, James Brown in earlier years, African Americans couldn't go downtown to see them. So even though James Brown was your cousin, you couldn't get in downtown to see him play. And so the place to perform for African Americans to see them, their community was at the Manhattan Casino. So there were some not good things happening, but when you think about it for the good times, they get misty-eyed when they talk about it. There's a long, not really good history about the interstate going through inner cities. If you look at how African American neighborhoods were destroyed, one of the tools were the interstate. Because what interstates do is they cut off ingress and access to a neighborhood. There's never really one thing that contributes to the decline of a commercial neighborhood. There were a lot of other things going on, immigration, drugs, but the interstates, they destroyed the neighborhood. The goal of the Main Street was to look at the interstate, something that's not really positive, and sort of make it positive. We're going to improve the aesthetics of the underpass. So now when people see it, it's not the reminder of what the federal government did to a thriving neighborhood. It's an interesting gateway to what's going on this side of the corridor.
Art has the power to speak to people without talking to them or talking down to them. Like, the colors will uplift you and make you feel better, and not one word been spoken. You can drive by a wall and you can see a smiling face or a goofy face or a weird monkey, and then all of a sudden you're smiling and you don't even realize it. So imagine if you take a neighborhood that has nothing but fences and garbage and no reasons to be inspired, and you add shapes and colors and smiling faces and stories that people have flashbacks to that are part of their memories, then you can take a neighborhood and make the whole neighborhood shine, if you will. Because then now you're speaking to people's heart without them having to listen to you.